Welcome everyone to IgniteVST.com. Back to another beatmaking tutorial. And in today's video we are going to create this hard rap beat. But before we get started, let's listen to the demo for a few more seconds. So again, welcome everyone to IgniteVST.com to this beatmaking tutorial. But before we get started with the tutorial itself, please give me 2 minutes to explain a little feature in FL Studio. In this beat I also used the swing slider to make the whole drum pattern sound a bit more loose and natural. And this feature, it seems to be very simple, but it also can be quite confusing, and I will explain you exactly how it works. So when we paint in a pattern like this and press play, you will hear that the hi-hat is absolutely on grid perfectly. And as soon as we bring in the swing slider, you will hear that the hi-hat gets more loose. So what you have to understand is when you open a piano roll and draw in notes in here and now deal with the swing slider, it has absolutely zero effect. It's not doing anything. But when you paint in a pattern into the step sequencer, now deal with the swing, and now send this pattern to the piano roll, then you already see that it has transported the loose information into our pattern. The reason why I'm telling you this is, as I said, I have used it in this beat, but you also can run into trouble using the swing feature because it's a global feature. You can't say, I want the swing for this hi-hat and not for the snare. That's not working. It's a global feature. Once you use swing, it will be activated for your whole drum pattern. But when we run into the problems, I will let you know and I will show you how to solve them. So now let's get started with the tutorial. Okay, so let's get straight into the tutorial. The first thing we do is we set the pattern length to 16 bars and activate the loop mode, and the tempo for the project is 77 beats per minute. The first sound we start with is a atmosphere layer. And make sure you set it to cut itself, and this is how it sounds. Okay, then the next instrument is a plug. I've used a lead for this. It's the MMG lead from the Urban Essentials expansion pack in Heat Up 2. So let's open a piano roll, and then we start with a 5. And the gaps between the notes we fill with D Okay, then we copy the whole thing and paste it behind our pattern. There we go. Then the next instrument is a piano. I've used the Grand keys, also from the Urban Essentials expansion pack for Heat Up 2. And we play the piano on 4. Let's start with D3. And here again on 4. Now we copy the whole thing, bring it down an octave, and let's listen to what we have. So now let's go on with the snares. As you see, I have a bunch of snare patterns just to find the sound I wanted for this beat. So we make this very simple. We draw in the snare here like this, copy it and paste it onto every pattern. The last pattern only plays here. This is more like an effect. And the second snare also plays this. Let's listen what we have. Okay, not too bad. And with snare 6, we send to the piano roll and then we zoom in as close as we can and mark everything, the whole pattern, and move it 2 little steps behind. And this also will make the snare sound a bit more loose, a bit more laid back. Let's listen to what we have. Okay, that's it for the snare. So let's go on with the kick then. The kick in this beat is very heavy, and this is also one of the reasons why I haven't used much bass in this beat, because the kick basically covers the whole low end already. So let's draw in the steps here. Okay, so now we run into the first problem with the swing feature I was talking about. The kick pattern so far sounds pretty good, but at the end, you hear it sounds chaotic. And this is how we solve it in this case. We just get rid of the last three notes and paint them in here, and also make them a bit more silent. Okay, and then I have two more kick layers just to reach the sound that I want. So now comes the next thing with the hi-hat, and here we also will have problems. So when we draw in the hi-hat like this, it won't sound really good because the swing makes it sound weird. Let me turn off the instruments. So what we can do here is we send the whole hi-hat pattern to the piano roll and quantize it with Alt Q. And for one, we want to deal a bit with the levels, because this is also something that makes the whole thing sound more natural. And the start time. So as you see, I've shifted the start time basically almost to the maximum. And now let's listen to this pattern. Sounds good to me. Let's get rid of this here. So now we add two more hi-hats, and we play it like this. And before this note here, we play another hi-hat. So then the last element for the drums is this little gunshot here. We just place it here on 1 in the second half of the pattern. Let's play it one time. Okay. So now we are going to add the choir. Therefore, we open the piano roll and start on G sharp 5. By the way, this sound is it's a sample I found somewhere, so nothing really special here, with a bit delay and reverb. Okay. So then the next element is again a synth. It's the Easy G synth from Urban Essentials, and we use it basically as a texture to spice up the first pluck pattern a bit. Let me solo this out here. Now we copy the whole stuff, loop it, and quantize it a bit just to get the volumes a bit up here. And together with the other plug, it will sound like this. Then the next element is a step. It's the string fall string in the string section of Urban Essentials in Heat Up 2. And let's open the piano roll and place it at D6. As you hear, it has a lot of verb, it has a ping pong delay on it. This is more like a atmospheric element in here. Then we have the Young Chop 1 brass as well in Urban Essentials. And here we play only at the beginning of the pattern D4 and D3. And as bass, I have used the London Smooth 808 in Urban Essentials as well. We open a new piano roll and play it on D4. Okay, so basically with the first pattern we are pretty much done. Let me play the pattern one time for you. So what I did then is basically I have separated the kick then in another pattern and stuff like that. But I can show you how we can do this very quickly. We copy everything that's in here, go into the next pattern. Let me close this. Set it again to 16 bars for sure, set it to loop, and paste everything. And when we now take a look at the kick drum, then we delete what we had here, go to the beginning and play it like this, paste it, and let's listen to what we have. That's this variation we did there. So, to give you an idea where we at the moment, let me open the playlist. Here we have a little intro, then the first pattern and the second pattern with these drum variations. And then we have a little switch up here where we go up 3 half notes. Let me play this one time for you that you get the idea of what we want. And then I will show you how to do it. We skip the intro, we start with the first pattern here. Okay, so let me show you how we can make this switch up. So again, we copy everything, go to a new pattern, set it to 16 bars and loop it, paste everything in here, and the riser you could hear, it is also in Urban Essentials. There's a section in here, it's called risers, and there you have these risers. And since they use the tempo sync gator and tempo synced stereo modulation stuff and so on, it will also fit perfectly into your project BPM wise. Anyways, let's talk about the switch up. So we don't touch the drums here or whatever. We leave everything as it is. But the instruments, we will shift up 3 half notes. And there's an easy way to do it. Since we have copied the whole pattern, we select everything we have, hold shift and press the up key 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 3 half notes up. And then we do this for the next instruments. We can also do it like this. 3. We also have to shift up the choir and the atmosphere for sure. So then let me show you the difference between this pattern and this pattern here. Now the next pattern. So again, there you have a bunch of ways you can do this switch ups. You also could use the global pitch, but this could cause some issues. If you use the global pitch, you will also pitch all the drum sounds, everything. And in FL, you will especially get another problem because this atmosphere sample we have used here, this audio clip, exactly this is what it is. The audio clip won't pitch if you use the global pitch. You would have to do this by hand. So in my opinion, this is a very easy way to do it. To just use the pattern and shift everything that you think should be transported 3 half notes, bring it up 3 half notes. Very easy to do. Okay, now we have the part where I think this could be the hook for the artist. And again, we copy everything, go to a new pattern, again 16 bars, again loop mode, again paste everything. And now the only thing I've added here in the hook is a synth, and I will show you how we play it. So the synth I have used for this is the Agro 1 lead in the factory library of Heat Up 2. And we start at F4. Okay, and then what we do is we copy this and paste it to our bass. Get rid of the first 2 notes. Bring it up a octave. Yeah, and that's basically the whole beat then. So let me open the playlist again. Yeah, the intro. For the intro I've separated the plugs and used a cinematic hit sample or something for the intro. Nothing special here. This we have covered. Here we had the switch up, 3 half notes up for every instrument. Then we have the hook here. There we have a little cut and a bass drop. Let's play this maybe. And here you could hear after the hook, it plays again the first pattern we have created. And yeah, I like this way to bring some energy in a beat, to play a bit with the energy. You can say for the hook, we give it a bit more energy by just bringing up the melodies 3 half notes, and then in the part we take out the energy again by playing the melodies 3 half notes lower. This is a nice way to do it. It gives you a lot of control, and I'm sure artists will love this as well. So then I will give you one more idea about the reverb, or how important a reverb is on a track. In this beat I've used the arena reverb with the pre-delay time of 46 milliseconds, and listen how much only the reverb does to this track. As you could hear, with reverb, the whole thing has way more depth and sounds way more controlled. So I think that's it then for this tutorial. Make sure to check out Urban Essentials, our newest expansion pack for Heat Up 2. Available now at ignitebst.com. It comes with 400 additional instruments, and also recently released Trap Phantom, what is also a amazing expansion. I think it even comes with 400 instruments as well. Both are massive, both are amazing. For those that don't already own Heat Up 2, make sure to check out ignitebst.com. Here you can download a free demo of Heat Up 2. Windows and Mac versions are available. Windows 32-bit and 64-bit VST, including 118 instruments. And the Mac users will get the audio unit and VST versions. Also, this time I will upload the drum kit I've used, or not the drum kit I've used. I will upload the drums I have used in this beat as a mini drum kit to our tutorial section. So when this video has been uploaded, you will see here a new thing, episode 9. Then you will see the button start tutorial and another button or icon download drum kit or whatever. I have to see how I do this, but yeah, you will be able to download the drums I've used in this beat on our website ignitebst.com once this video has been uploaded. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support so far. It's amazing. We have gained over 5,000 Facebook likes already. I think we are close to 2,000 YouTube followers. We highly appreciate it. We appreciate every like and every subscriber. If you have any questions or want me to do a specific tutorial or something, let me know in the comments. Yeah, thanks for everything so far, for your amazing support, and Have a nice time, guys. I'm out. Much fun recreating this tutorial. Don't forget to download the drum kit at ignitevst.com in the tutorial sections. And yeah, bye.